Good morning, students. Today's topic is nutrition in plants. You all know very well that nutrition is a process by which an organism obtains substances that provide energy and help in growth, maintenance, and repair of the body. It's called nutrition. We need nutrition because it provides us energy, it maintains our body, and it helps in growth also. All living organisms carry out various life activities for their life sustenance on the earth. They all eat food, excrete wastage, reproduce, move, respond to various stimuli, and grow. All these activities called life process. Life process is what? Life process is the process in which all living organisms carry out various life activities for their sustenance on the earth. Just like they move, they go from here to there, they eat, they walk, they sleep, they run, they play, etc. This continuous supply of energy is obtained from food. You all know very well that plants are also living organisms. They too perform several activities and they need also energy. Like us, they also obtain their energy from food. Have you seen any plants that is eating food? क्या आप सबने देखा है कभी प्लांट्स को भोजन खाते हुए? नहीं ना, बिकॉज दे आर autotrophs. They prepare their own food with the help of air, water, and sunlight, and this process is called photosynthesis. Now look at this figure 1.1. In this we see producer, consumer, omnivore. Producer means plants. Plants are autotrophs. Plants prepare their own food. That's why they call producer, and they produce food for us. And deer totally dependent on plants. They consume food from plants. That's why they call consumer, and they are primary consumer because at first they eat grass. And lion eats deer, and that's why they are called secondary consumers. They consume food from deer. And omnivores are those who eat both plants and animals. Just like human beings, they eat plants products and they also eat animal products. Just like meat, mutton, etc. And now we have seen autotrophs. Different living organisms obtain nutrition in different ways. The organisms that make their own food by using simple substances from their surroundings are called autotrophs. Just like example, unicellular algae, bacteria, etc. The organisms which prepare own food with the help of air, water, and sunlight are called autotrophs. And this process is called photosynthesis. The process of making food in plant is photosynthesis. Do you know it was in the 17th and 18th centuries that scientists found out through experiments what exactly a plant requires in terms of nutrition. And now we have to study about heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means the organism who depend on other for preparing their food, just like us. Human beings depends on plants and animals for consuming of food. And carnivores are those animals which feed on other animals, and herbivores are those animals who eat only plants and plants products. All such organisms that obtain nutrition by feeding on other living organisms are called heterotrophs. Examples: human beings, lion, tiger, animals, etc. Only plants, algae, and certain types of bacteria are autotrophs. Now we have to see about saprophytes. Saprophytes means living organisms like fungi that obtain nutrients from dead or decaying matter. Dead or decaying matter means when some waste materials are buried into the earth, and after a long time we have seen that mushrooms have life on this. So that's like fungi. They do not contain chlorophyll to make their own food, and mushrooms is also a type of fungi. And now we have to say about how nutrition takes place in saprophytic. Fungi are saprophytes. They grow on various kinds of organic materials. You will find them on a damp piece of leather or cotton cloths, over ripe fruits and pickles, especially during the rainy season. During rainy season, you have seen that many mushrooms comes over the wetted materials. And the fungi living in the soil, food or decaying plants and animals matters in the process useful substances into the soil. And most of some substances are plant nutrients, and they initiate the growth of the plants. And now we have to see figure 1.3. In figure 1.3, you are seeing that fungi living on the soil on decaying matters. They all are decaying matters. Decaying matters are the waste products which becomes wetted and converted into plant nutrients. Plants get nutrients from the soils. And decaying plants, animal matters are discussing in this. And plant nutrients. Plants get nutrition from the soil. Now we have to see activity 1. In activity 1, to observe the bread molds fungi present on the organic matter. Method. Take a piece of bread and then after moistening it a little and leave it overnight in the oven. And what we observe, a fluffy green mass appears on the bread. When you take a piece of bread and you leave them in moisture, then you have seen that, you have observed that there are some green types of masses comes over the breads. That is fungi. These are fungi called bread molds, which feed on organic matter present in the bread and kept in a moist conditions. Now we have to see lichens help organisms share nutrients and waters. In notes I have provided about what are lichens. Thanking you.